What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Bugatti DIVO is out on Forza Horizon 4, as you can see, which is pretty much a very roided up Bugatti Chiron. It's pretty crazy looking, let's just put it that way. It's like the Koenigsegg 1 version of the Koenigsegg Agera. That's exactly what this thing looks like. It's ridiculous. It's just, everything is just very, very exaggerated. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. Anyway, it's out in the game. Let's mess around with it. Let's play. Let's see what this car can actually do. Right now, it's at S2 957. It's completely stock. I haven't done anything to this car whatsoever. It makes 1,479 horsepower, but it also weighs almost 2 tons. So it's a very, very heavy car. Now, if we can go ahead and modify this thing, I think that would be kind of good. Right now, top speed-wise, it's saying 246.5. So we'll see what we can do with this thing top speed-wise. I don't think stock, especially, it's going to be good for, like, handling. But, yeah, I mean, we'll try it. Again, Bugattis are pretty much built for top speed and not handling, so... Even though this one may be a little bit different with all the aero parts on it. We'll see. Again, top speed-wise, this is completely stock. It's a quick-ish car. I mean, again, compared to cars that we get to modify ourselves, having them do like 300 miles per hour plus. This thing is quick, but it's not up there just yet. Again, it is stock, so yeah. It's also very, very heavy. It's very, very heavy. 250 miles per hour, yeah, there's 250. It's got 7 gears. It's doing alright, these like high-speed corners though. I can still keep it like over 240 miles per hour. Yeah, okay, it's not bad. It's okay for like top speed wise. For like some corners or anything like that, I mean, we could try some of these on the outside of the map. These are usually kind of fun. Some of them are slightly high speed, and then we have to slow down a little bit afterwards. So I think let's just put our foot down. Let's try to test it out and see if it's any good at these. And then I really want to try and modify this thing. I want to see what you can do to it, especially upgrades wise, because obviously this has more power than the Chiron. I don't honestly remember how much the Chiron can actually make once it's fully upgraded, or if you can even upgrade the engine, which I'm pretty sure you probably can. But I don't remember because it's been a long time since I played with a Chiron. But yeah, overall, I'm trying to keep my foot down right now, seeing how good this thing takes. Yeah, it's high-speed corners. It's happy to do them. Taking all these at over 220 miles per hour, not too bad. A little bit of slip there. We definitely have to slow down a lot for this corner. Slow down a bit too much for that corner. But yeah, it's not terrible. The thing, it is a little bit too heavy. The grip though in the front tires is actually kind of good. It pulls you in like fairly well. A little bit too fast there. Yeah, it's alright. It's nothing too crazy, nothing to brag about just yet. I'm gonna go and jump into the festival and let's modify this thing. Let's do some stuff to it. I want to see what we can do to it, and obviously visually probably nothing, probably not even Forza parts, right? Oh my god, we can actually add some Forza parts. No, definitely not doing that. Definitely not. As for this, we can change to rear wheel drive if we really wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it the way it is for the moment. For our wheels, it's already on race tires. We can change it so we can have some off-road tires on it. Don't want to do that either. 315s on the front and 385s on the back. Look at the size of those wheels. Oh my god. Alright. As for our alloys, as our rims, yeah, nothing really here. They're as light as possible, which is good. I'm going to change the track width slightly because that'll improve our handling. I was about to say, I don't think we'll be able to do anything to the engine, and we can't. We can put rally suspension on it if we really wanted to. I'm not going to do that. As for everything else, okay, we could shave off over 400 kilos. It's still really heavy. It's still very, very heavy. I'm very, very surprised with that. And that's it. That's all we can do to it. 1,479 horsepower, 1,549 kilos in the very end. Not even a 1-to-1 ratio. Interesting. Can we adjust any sort of aero? We can't adjust the aero at all on this thing. So we're pretty much stuck with this the way it is. I'm just gonna lower it, see how that changes our handling a little bit on this. Overall, yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm gonna leave it like the way it is. It's, yeah, not a fan. Wait, did I do it? Okay, cool. Not a fan of the non-customization that we can do to this thing. I'm gonna keep it all-wheel drive though as well. I'm gonna add Forza parts to it, right? Because that way I can adjust the aero. As much as I don't want to, and I know it ruins the car. I know for a fact it ruins the car, okay? You don't have to say in the comments. I know people are gonna say anyway. I know it'll ruin the car, the looks of this crazy, crazy car. But this way we can adjust the aero, so we can probably get it to handle a little bit better than the way it is now. With the aero. As for our top speed wise, if I do this and just bring everything to top speed, I mean, it should bring it up a little bit. Okay, it just goes back to the way it was before. Okay, let's bring this over to cornering as much as possible, and we'll see if this thing handles better or worse. As for our dampers and all that sort of stuff, I'll probably change that eventually, but for right now, we'll keep it the way it is. It's lowered. It's got some aero on it. It's got the same amount of power, but it's also a lot lighter now. It is also rear biased when it comes to torque distribution. Yeah, it's just too heavy. Feels a little bit delayed as well when it comes to changing direction. It's not agile. It's definitely not agile. It sounds mental though. It sounds like the other Bugattis pretty much. I mean, it does still have a W12 in it. Accelerating out of... See what I mean? Like, it's very, very delayed to straighten up again. That's very weird. Does have some stupid amount of power though to pull itself out of the corners. It's definitely a fast car. There's no doubt about it. But it's definitely not up there with like the crazy Moslers and the 599XX Evo and all that. Definitely not. Yeah, it's quick, but it's not that quick. Honestly, I expected a little bit more. It's actually been a really long time since we had a car that sort of trumped the rest of them. And by that I mean like something like the 599XX or the Shelby King Cobra, something like that being added into the game where it's just literally game changing. Again, it's not a bad car at all. It actually, even like with no tune on it at all right now, just the aero to a little bit of understeer there. Braking under pressure. Yeah, it's quick. But yeah, like I said, even with no tune on it, just the aero changes and slightly lowered. Okay, now that we've done all that, I'm gonna try to see what is this car like if I use it for jumps, right? Because it can reach like a good amount of speed. And what I will end up doing, wait, that's the wrong thing. What I will end up doing is changing my aero all the way back to speed, and I want to try this for jumps. I want to see what it's like. It's definitely not good enough for speed traps and speed zones. It's definitely not going to be good for drifting because we've like no drift suspension. So what if we use it for jumps, right? Let's try to do this one, which is like the seasonal one that we have now. So I'll just keep that on just so we have that enabled. I'll try to get a bit of speed. I don't know. I'll just start from here, I guess. And then just hit it. Just see how far I can actually fly with this car. And see if it's any good. Do we have any aero in mid-air that I can possibly get this thing to go further or get it to nosedive or anything like that? I feel like this might be kind of interesting. Again, it's a very heavy car though, so if this would be a lot lighter, I'd have a lot more faith in it. But right now, I'm just like doubting it on everything. $270 miles per hour. How bad is that for the speed trap? Okay, no aero mid-air. Very, very short landing. Okay. Okay. A little bit earlier on, when I was messing... Oh, a little bit earlier on when I was messing around trying to get the record on that, or like the PR stunt, like completed. I used this 911. This 911, right, from here, it is less powerful. It does weigh less, and it obviously won't have as much drag. Look at the difference between that and this. Again, both of these are modified. This obviously has a 918 engine in it. Handling wise, this thing will get absolutely demolished by the DIVO, right? But look at this thing accelerate. Look at this thing just fly through that speed trap, and it's still accelerating very, very quickly. And look at the distance I'm getting with this. 100 more meters than the DIVO in a less of a space of accelerating. Yeah, the DIVO is not that great. It's not that great. Is it a cool addition to the game? Yes, because of its looks, I think. Because of its looks, I think it's a really, really cool car. See, like, it's not what this car was made to do at all, but it's just such a weird quirk that they let you add, like, drift suspension on it and be able to do this with it. You know? I mean, again, DIVO is cool and all, looks-wise, but there's nothing special about it. There's nothing special about it, like this Veyron, for example. That's why I really, really like this car. And obviously, because we can have some police lights on it, which just makes it even more interesting. Well, I guess that's it. I guess we'll finish off the video with a Veyron, even though we started off with a DIVO, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get yourself a DIVO, very, very simple. Just get yourself to 50% on the autumn season. Very, very easy. Just a few things that you have to do. Not really too crazy here. You can get 50% very, very easily on this. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again very much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on the social medias. Links are down in the description box below. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Welcome to all the new viewers, by the way. All the new subs from some of my older videos. I know that they've been recommended to you guys and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of cool. And I see a lot of you guys subscribing to the channel. So yes, welcome. I do notice you guys, and I do notice everybody that's new. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy future content from me. Anyway, again, I'll see you guys in a different video. Goodbye.